worst thing someone can ask me, the worst thing that gives me anxiety because I don't know what to say, well, what are you thinking? And I go, what do you want to know what I was thinking about? Like, when you said, what are you thinking? That was 800 thoughts between what word do you want to know what I was thinking? Because the dolphining, we haven't talked about dolphining.
No.
So, dolphining is very real.
Okay.
One day, my mom and I are on the freeway. We're on a road, and this boat passed me. Well, the boat coming across in the middle of Kansas, my brain was like, oh, a boat in the middle of Kansas, like a big boat, big boat, not like a little speedboat, a big boat. And it reminded me in my brain of, I had just read a story. They found a boat underneath the World Trade Centers. So yes, they found this boat. So
that's where your mind went.
So my brain went, oh, boat that passed, and then my brain starts thinking about the boat underneath the World Trade Center. And so then I bring the World Trade Center up to my mom, and she was like, where the hell did that come from? And I was like, oh, well, no, it sounds crazy and out of nowhere, me talking to you about the World Trade Center, but actually, it's called dolphining, and it's where under the surface you've thought of all of these things, and then you pop your head up, say something crazy, and then you go back down with my thoughts made sense.
Yeah.
But she only saw
what was above the water?
The World Trade Center. She just saw my head pop up.
So you just like totally enlightened my whole world, because I have not heard of that, and I do that so often.
To other people, we look crazy.
Yeah. I'll be like, oh, and I'll start talking about something else. I do it to my husband all the time.
It looks like the most random thought ever, and it's not. Like, I was triggered. Like, there was a cascade of thoughts.
I've actually I catch myself now doing it, and so I'll start the random thought that's not really random because it's been in my head.
It's not random.
Yeah.
It just sounds random.
And so I'll start it, and then I'll be like, oh, did you see that over there? That's why I was thinking about this, and then I finish because I know that I look like I.
So then we over-explain.
Because then we start to over-explain.
And then how you got there, they're just like, okay. Literally, people look at you, okay.
Okay.
And you're like, don't look at me like that. Like, I promise you, where I came from was like a legitimate, made sense. So kids are the worst dolphiners.
Yeah.
And then they get so frustrated when a parent doesn't understand where the thought came from, and they can't explain the thought process.
Yes.
Because at least as an adult,
we can explain that process.
I can. It's frustrating, and I know it sounds crazy, but I can backtrack.
Yes.
And tell you how I got there. But as a kid,
no.
They're just like, parents are like, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
Yep.
And I'm like, calm down, hold on, let's backtrack. They're not out to get you.
Yeah.
The rejection sensitivity kicks in. They're not out to.
Yeah.
They just don't understand. You just dolphined. They missed the whole plot of your story.
Yeah, because in your mind, you told the whole story, and then you told the whole story of the World Trade Center and the boat being under there, and about halfway through, you start talking to your mom, and it seems totally normal to you, but she's like. So it's basically like picking up a book and starting in the middle.
They just get a part of the story. And
I love that it has a name.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I learned something today.
Good. It's a thing.
That is awesome. Dolphining. Wait till I tell my husband. This is great.
So it looks so random.
Yeah.
And I've had people in my adulthood go, you say the randomest shit. And I'm like, thanks. Yeah. Sorry. And I didn't understand. And I think that's even when we talk about being diagnosed. I think that's what happened when I gave my attending the story.
Exactly.
Because I think I gave her what looked like broken information. I gave her information that she couldn't put together.
Yeah, because you missed.
Because I'd already had the information in my head, the script. I've already had the conversation, and then what I spilled out to her didn't.
It was halfway there.
It was half a story.
Yeah. That's super cool, though. I love that you just talked about that.
It's so frustrating.